Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is just caressing the ball. Irwin, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Big header! Oh, it's hit the post! That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. That's good running with the ball. Probing pass. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, it's coming and shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul. And this is Messi. There's no flag. Delivers terrific header. Oh, it rattles the bar. Danger averted for now. And that's and the shot! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. So what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good
shapes to shoot! Rashford. And he goes cross-field. Olise. That is good alertness. Now it's Son Heung-min. Olise. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. Approaching the half-hour mark. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Opts for safety. That is ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. He has found the way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. There's the shot! Goal! Japan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Japan have fired themselves in. He gets big! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
McAllister. Son Heung-min. And the counter is on. Now a droll. And it's Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Time.
Beckenbauer. He's looking wide. Rashford. That's tidy. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. Chooses to go back. Big chance! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer for Japan, number 6, McAllister. McAllister. McAllister.
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And the quick
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Japan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Can he finish? It's there! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Japan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's got in, he's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Beckenbauer. Olise. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a good position here. It's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Rashford. So we've reached the hour mark. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Son Heung-min. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. And he's forced to go back. Messi. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Raul. He's got away. Oh, he's playing. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Irwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Irwin. For Olise. Beckenbauer. Irwin. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. And it's McAllister. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Beckenbauer, played out towards the right wing. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for Japan, number 21, Olise. Number 20, Rashford. Number
It's
6,
Kukçu.
McAllister.
Out towards the flank.
Number 11,
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
number 13, Neymar. Coming on the field.
And the shot! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
For Japan, after 86 minutes, is number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Thuram. Howson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Kaká. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. It's a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Japan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kukçu. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Rummenigge, voted man of the match and deservedly... Japan are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Japan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. He's got tall, off the post. What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Rijkaard chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
Ah, he's given it away. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's nice. Spread it left. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Soboslai gets it away. Rijkaard. Alvarez.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Japan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Mohamed Salah. And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's a sharp little ball here. Japan are looking to go forward now. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Rashford. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Fofana. Dani Olmo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford. Nice control. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fofana. Dani Olmo. Baresi. And it's Rashford. McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. It's a promising position.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Rashford.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. That could spell trouble. Rijkaard. Olise. Neymar. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Japan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Japan carrying a one-goal lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's come to nothing. Kalulu distributed tidily, and that has left him in a heap. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. It's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mohamed Salah just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Big chance! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! Mbappe! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Dani Olmo driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's found support out wide. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rashford. That's tidy. And this is Neymar. Chooses to go back. Rijkaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Manchester United, number 6, Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Desiree Doué. Substitutions taking place.
Japan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Alvarez. Coming on the field is number 20, Cristiano
Manchester
Ronaldo.
United really will have to throw everything at this now. Kalulu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get on the end of this? Fofana. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Can he finish?
It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fofana. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Park Ji-sung is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, Mohamed Salah. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
And that will be the final act. Japan are going up. It is the point they needed. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost unbearable, and I know that through personal experience. There's plenty you can say about today's performance, but just this once, promotion is the only thing that matters.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.